Not a problem. It's easy enough this time of the day.
Yeah, the flight was 4 hours flight.
My name's Carmelo. Nice to meet you.
Take another job.
So are you home or are you away?
I'm away.
It's a 14-minute trip if you need chargers. They're in the pocket here. Your flight was 4 hours late?
Yeah, I was supposed to take off at 10.
Out of where?
DC.
What was it, weather or what was it?
Something with the plane, I guess. They had a big hailstorm up there, so it might have been a combination.
JW Marriott?
Yep. I did put in the one by the convention center. Maybe there's not.
It's you talking about Tampa Bay Convention Center?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in downtown. JW's the, I believe it's the newish one. Like less than 6 months.
You're from Tampa?
At this point, I might as well be. It's 27 years.
Oh, wow.
So 10 in Kansas, but I don't remember it, and from what I hear, there's nothing to remember. Yeah, I've been never lived in Tampa, but I've lived in every city in Pinellas County except St. Pete.
Okay.
So, but I've been working here, going to school here since I was a kid. I wasn't sure. I knew I wanted to stay in Florida. I've been to a lot of places in the U.S. anyway, but I thought I was going to move to try a different place in Florida, but after the recent boom here for the last 3 years,
Yeah.
I definitely want to stay. I want to see what happens. You've been in and out of here a lot?
No, not really.
No?
I don't go to Florida that much. Puerto Rico recently, that was close to that.
Yeah, it's so different from even when I was, 15. Just Clearwater Beach being a recognizable beach. This airport being a recognizable airport.
Yeah.
I mean, it was more or less equal between here and the St. Pete airport, which is nothing. Now it's just a little,
The airport's giant. I think it changed since I was there last time.
What's that?
This airport.
This airport's been under construction I've been driving for 3 years, and we're like a couple months into it not being under construction.
Really?
So like most of these interstates were not here. Almost all the interstates in Pinellas County were not there. So that's been over the last 2 years maybe. Some of the fastest construction I've seen, but my whole childhood, we've got 3 bridges going from Hillsborough to Pinellas, and they're now building a 4th, which is so foreign to me, but it's cool. And a lot of people
Built a port? Like an actual port?
No, another bridge.
Oh, no, bridge.
Yeah. So we have the Port of Tampa. Yeah. So it's I don't know. A lot of people have been here as long as I have. They don't like the change at all. Like almost all of them don't like it. They prefer the Clearwater Beach, a small family beach, with nothing over 3 stories tall. It's starting to look like downtown now. But just a lot of stuff. People complaining about the traffic. It's like that's the price of being in a place that's growing, though.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the other problem. Keep dying.
Yeah.
And a lot of other places.
And the other thing is, like, Tampa's growing so fast, but if I drove you 20 minutes in any direction, you would not believe you're that close to Tampa. It's just so rural and so,
Really?
yeah. Like, it's to the point where if I was driving you out there, I'd be turning off my app and driving right back here. There's just not much going on out there. Do you have any, is it just work, or do you have any time for pleasure out here?
Nah, I just work.
Gotcha.
Like, the Savic show.
A what?
SOFIC.
Okay. What is it?
It's like a special operations industry show.
Okay.
And
An industry show?
yeah, everybody's in a special operations business over here this week.
Okay.
And they do a big demo on Thursday. It's going to be probably a lot of, I would say there'd be a ton of traffic downtown. This event will bring a lot of people.
It's so funny. I mean, this is kind of random that I hit it, but well, in a way. But you know, to keep myself busy, I'll profile my passengers and try to figure out like who they are, where they are, and you two walking down or coming down the escalator. I was like, you were both looking at me, so I was like, man, am I gonna get the? I was like, am I gonna get the divorced dad of the special agent? And then he went to the other car, and I was just like, okay, it was kind of funny. So sometimes, I mean, that was a little ridiculous, but I guess it's swagger or whatever. But sometimes I'll have passengers in the car. Like, good example, I did it today, and it was a problem. The passenger caused a massive problem.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I deal with people for a living, so I was talking to my passenger, because today's been a strange one. Like, it's the coin flip though. You know, usually it's pretty balanced, you know, 70% good. Sometimes there's some weird stuff, sometimes there's aggression, but not all at once. Today I've been hitting tails every time. And I had this decent guy in the car, and we were talking about I had this heavy Trumper in the car, and then the very next ride was like heavy Biden. And it's like, they don't even know where I stand, but they're so aggressive. Like, I can see why people don't like each side. I'm telling them that story. And my passenger in front of me, I'm pulling up to the casino, and I was just like, this guy's my passenger, and he's going to be a problem. I was talking about how people have been selfish today, real selfish. I'm like, I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a problem. Soon, my passenger couldn't get out of the car, and my current passenger was sitting where you're sitting, and the new passenger, like, stuck his head in this area, like through the area, and he's like, "Are you Uber?" Like, his head was next to my other passenger. I'm like, "Yeah, just let my passenger get out of the car." And he's like, "All right, man, come on, get that out of the car." And I'm like, "Dude, you can't talk to people like that." So, and I mean, most of the time I let things go, but I just canceled the ride. I mean, I don't need that. I don't want to facilitate that. And this guy got upset at me. He's like, "What's your deal? You know," I'm like, "I canceled the ride." He goes, "No, I hired you." Like, you don't hire me. I'm a contractor. You know, the ride is over. So the dude stood in front of my car and wouldn't let me leave, causing a hissy fit. And he's screaming at me, like, it's a little intimidating, but I mean, there's 150 people around. So I tried backing up, and he's walking towards my car to stop me from leaving, like he's gonna ruin my day. So, and I had to get security. Huh?
Like
The Hard Rock Casino.
oh, okay.
It's a massive casino if you haven't been there. So I don't know anything sizable like that size. I don't know what the next one would be around here. It's not around here for sure, but it was just funny because, like, at this point I can almost tell all the time. Sometimes I can't, but yeah, I can tell when people are going to be arrogant. I had a guy get mad at me because I wouldn't help him cheat on his wife. It was mind-boggling. Like, it's like I wouldn't use my phone number and cover for him. And it's like, dude, I don't even know you. You got two other friends in the car. Ask these idiots to help you. And then he finds out that I'm single. And he's like, dude, why wouldn't you help me? I'm like, what do you mean? What does single have to do with it? And he's like, well, I thought you had like a wife or a girlfriend or something. That's why you didn't want to do it. I'm like, dude, it's weird. You're asking your Uber to cover for you. Like, think about it. And it's just like some mind-blowing stuff like that. But it is funny. I mean, I do enjoy it. Not in the moment, but after the fact, I enjoy it.
I was gonna say, you probably get a lot of interesting people to look for.
It's
Do whatever they do.
yeah, it's all walks of life. Plus, we're really close to Ybor City, which is like our Bourbon Street. So I can go off the rails, every block or two. But you see all kinds of people I did not know existed. You know, but at this point, it's more fun than anything to see to see stuff that's out there. I've been forced to do drug deals. I don't know why this is, but every time I get an escort in the car, they want to tell me everything about their business. And it's like, the first time it was a little weird, but now, yeah, I'll get strippers, I'll get drug dealers, I've been made to do drug deals, gotten all kinds of people. Got a congressman that just fucked up royally, and he wanted me to take him to coke and strippers. It was over. And it's just like, I've met baseball players that the person they're with is not their wife, and they don't want me to record them on the dash cam. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I can't. And that's always risky to me. Like, I get that, even though I don't want to be for that, but sometimes people tell me to turn off my dash cam, and it's like, to me, that's the worst way to make me feel comfortable. You know?
Yeah, I think you have to have one of the states now.
Yeah, it saved me a lot.
Too much political pressure against Uber. You know, cover yourself.
Yeah,
So many people trying to fight it.
I'm not a fan of Uber from the driver's side. Like, when it comes to protection, the riders are invincible. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of politics against Uber as a business from the taxi side.
oh yeah,
They're really just trying to find some new reason to outlaw.
yeah. I don't know if it would get. I don't know what's going to happen first. It get outlawed or it go fully automated. And I want to say fully automated, even though I don't think that's going to be soon.
I mean, that's.
And I know it has to happen. I mean, there's yeah. I mean, 9 cents on the dollar. Like, obviously
What
that's
are people going to do with
that would be their first year of ever being profitable. Like, I get it. They're rushing towards it. It's just a shocker to me that there's way stronger forms of automation in other parts of even this country, but not here. Like, I really thought we would have those Uber Eats robots by now, you know, but they're not here. I mean, heck, we just got scooters last year, like the little city scooters.
It's possible that U.S.
Hey, it's giving me a job, so take your time. Obviously, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody because of automated cars, but every time...
Uber's still a lot better than most of the other ones.
Yeah.
Bolt is not bad.
But every time something happens to any of them,
It's just
there's a huge delay, you know, and it does not want me to go in there. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that I know, like good example, the thing that just went viral like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago or something, a Tesla smashing into like the side of a city building at like 70 miles an hour, lost control. It's like the driver has fully admitted that automation was not on.
Yeah.
You know, that it was his fault, but because it's Tesla, everybody, now Tesla's set back. And although that, I'd be pretty pissed if I was Elon, I'm pretty happy that I'm me, because I get to be in this seat a little bit longer. Yeah, this is the new one.
Alright, man. You look good for the rest of the night.
All right.
Morning or whichever one.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ticker.
Have a good night. Morning.
Yeah, I guess.
It's so fucking funny. Dude, this is so stupid. You're kidding me.